Hello there, everybody. We're going to get started here shortly. If you are catching the replay, it's important that you go straight to the comments so that you can find the timestamps. But if you are here live, say hello. Like I said, we're going to get started here shortly. I am just sharing out to other platforms.
Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
Well, good evening, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. We are here for another edition of All Signs. Tonight, we are focusing on love again. And this one is your next love, your next person here who's coming on in. And when I say next person, I'm talking about the next romantic connection entering your life. So with emotional significance and potential, okay? This does not actually mean the one, okay? It's not guaranteed anything. Some of you, this will be someone brand new. Others of you, this may be someone already around you whose energy is beginning to shift. And some of you already know this person because it's an ex coming up as new. So we're going to let the cards play out. But like I said, do not be shy. Say hello. Let me know that you're here. I'm on YouTube and Twitch and on Facebook. Welcome back, Bernadette. I hope you are doing well. Tonight, we got a goal going on here. If we unlock the goal during the collective live show, we will go ahead and get the collective bonus here. And that goal is only found on YouTube. So if you'd like to join in, you absolutely can. Once it's unlocked, you'll be able to view the collective on the other platforms. But if you want to join in with the platforms, there's two ways to interact with it. One, you can hit that target, that goal. And if we get 5 donations tonight, we will unlock that bonus. And it also will count if it's not a donation. If you join the membership area, you will also count that as well, what it is. Okay, so keep that in mind too. All right, you guys ready? We're going to start off here with Cancer. Cancer is going to be up first, and happy birthday. The tail end of Cancer season. Next week, we're going to be starting with Leo. Leo's going to be up here first, but right now it's going to be Cancer. So you're going to want to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And a reminder here with cross watching, You may have to flip the narrative. That's most certainly here. That happens most of the time with the readings. Don't force anything to fit though. Okay. So just take what resonate, leave the rest. And if you're looking something more personable, that's when you can check out my website at harmoniafriends.com. Like I said, my books are officially back open. Welcome back. Is it Miss Capricorn? Hopefully I have it right. Well, good night. Good to see you here. All right, Cancer. Let's see what's going on here for you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, if we can call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters, and of course you. What's going on here for the collective, whether they're here for the live or the replay? Let's hone in onto Cancer first. Who is coming towards Cancer in love? Who is coming towards Cancer? Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you. It's about me. So, interesting enough, need time to heal. Cancer, the individual, the person who needs space is the one who is energetically coming towards. All right, let's describe who this person is. Welcome back, Debbie. Welcome back, Unique. Angel, good to see you here. Number 9 reversals and initial story play. Spirit, who is this individual? Thank you, Debbie, for the donation. I appreciate it. She is getting us started here. We are now 4 away. Who is this person for Cancer? Who is this person for Cancer? Knight of Swords. Well, this person here is very reactive, Cancer. I feel like this person here has a tendency to be aggressive and project and need to prove a point. And there's something here coming up in this person's actions where they may have gone too far with what they said to you, okay? But they were quick to react. That's what this person does. They're quick to react, and they're very feisty with their words. They're very guarded and protective when it comes to themselves. Let's see what their role is in your life here. Ooh. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is like a push and pull connection. When the Wheel of Fortune comes in place, it means divine timing. But there's also here something building up about second chances. A reconciliation energy is for this Cancer reading. I think this person here was set into your life. Do you see where this fire is? It reminds me of the clock tower, meaning like the tower itself. There was just something here regarding this individual where it came in so quickly, so passionate, so driven, yet at the same time, this person here exited your life fairly quickly too. What makes this connection so significant here? It was such a deep bond. So this is someone here that you have not just a really strong bond with, someone here that you were connected romantically with, but there's just something here about the layers of the emotions that also drew the two of you apart. And I'm really focusing on the X, meaning that there could have been this energy of you two have a very passionate beginning, but also as that passionate beginning happened, it also fizzled out. Now, some of you, there's that lovely term called twin flame. I personally feel the twin flame journey is about self-union and inner alignment, but it doesn't mean that person doesn't mirror back to you some of the things. And there's just something spiritual about this connection, about how the two of you either met, or there may be some cultural differences or age differences between the two of you. But when you two parted, it was like this version of you that wanted to be together knew you couldn't be together at that particular moment. But this is reunion energy. I'm feeling it strongly here for this Cancer. All right. Reversals are now up. They will be affected here by the first row. Let's see how they are perceiving you, what they feel beneath the surface, and what they believe you bring to their life. Cancer, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, they perceive you as someone here who's invested in your worth. very caring, very nurturing. Dear may be something significant to you. I feel like this person here may have even called you, Cancer, my dear. You're an individual here who is very protective. And even if I'm talking to a Cancer who is a feminine and they're perceiving you as the King of Pentacles, it's just energy. You have this desire of caring and protecting what is yours. And so when it comes to the relationship, you are very protective of this connection, but you're deeply invested and loyal. What they feel beneath the surface here. Wow, the Two of Cups here came out again. Twins. Can't get, I just have that twin energy here. The two of you at one point were so inseparable, but at the same time, there were some wounds here that were, hit upon. And with the Two of Cups coming up twice, they're really showcasing the Four of Cups to me. So there was something here about this fantasy being popped. Now, this could also involve this individual here who may have not been ready fully to invest in this connection. There could have been other distractions, third party, work, life, singlehood. Not everybody's cheating on everybody or with another person, but in some of you, that might be the case. But here's the thing, the timing just was really extremely off. And how this person here feels beneath the surface is you were always the one. It was always you. They compare you to a lot of different people who had come and go into their life. What they believe you bring into their life. Wow, Ten of Cups. Home. You feel like home to this individual. There's just this energy here of wanting to be with you. I'm thinking of the movie. I haven't seen that movie in so long, but the movie Splash. There's just this dynamic of being different. And there was something very freeing about you, but at the same time grounded. And this individual here feels like they're making a shift here to be emotionally with you. It's like from land to water. So I feel right now you have a person here who wants to deepen this bond and up level this. And if this is, like I said, a reconciliation, this is this energy here of it's time. How they're showing up, how they're going to be showing up here energetically here. We have the Emperor here reversed. Now, before you fret, about the Emperor being reversed, because there is this energy here of trying to control a situation. This usually is an individual here, could be dealing with an Aries who can be very feisty, very fiery. Their insecurities get the best of them. But this is an individual here who may have had strings attached with you. Now, this doesn't mean that they don't try to still do that. There's still the shadow perspective of this individual coming out. How they're showing up right now here is a little bit insecure, a little bit, not blamey, but just trying to get their footing because they see you above it all. Okay, so this is something here where you got out of their control, or something got out of control in this sense. So you may have had to walk away from the situation, or if this individual cut you off in any sense, this is an individual here who knows that if they come back towards you, there can be no strings attached. And so they're fighting their ego right now. This individual is fighting their ego. What's going to be connected here with this individual? Knight of Cups, a sincere apology or a sincere openness here. Time has definitely been of essence to the two of you. So this is not for an individual here who's had a short-term breakup. I feel like this has been a long time coming, that this individual wants to open up. Now, the thing is that this big heart of expansion is they have a lot of love for you, but they're being very vulnerable and they're not used to being as vulnerable to this situation. So they feel like they have one shot to do this for you or with you. Potential direction here for Cancer, the Three of Wands. Some of you have been wanting this, not necessarily waiting around for it, You know, you've emotionally tried to invest in other areas, look forward, you know, but at the same time, you kind of feel this energy of this person here coming back to you. You've been pretty firm on your foundation. You know, I love how the town here is beneath this energy of this woman here. So there's something here. You see where the hair here looks like strings. Well, just keep in mind that this individual here, Rapunzel, I do feel like this individual here is going to make a grand gesture to come forward. Okay. Be prepared for communication with this individual. They do love you. Some of you, it may be too late, and that's okay. Things for you to consider when it comes to this person stepping forward. The Emperor, man, listen, Aries energy strongly. All right. This is a big weight over this person's head. They know they can't mess up with how they communicate to you. It's all about actions. All right. So this person tends to be an overthinker. They do. They tend to be an overthinker. So Spirit is saying, you know, you may mirror back to them some of the areas where they know that they need to take accountability on. Oh, look at this. See? Look, the Hangman. Spirit's saying, you know, be open to gaining a new perception of this individual does not necessarily mean you have to take a person back. Interesting enough, I really feel for you. It's just to watch and see how this person approaches you. Is it just verbally? Or is it verbally with actions? Okay. I do feel like this person wants to meet up with you or see you face to face, but this is an individual here who may be overthinking it and starting off small with you know, a text or asking for you to meet up with them. All right, that's what I got here for you, Cancer. If this resonated or if you want to claim it, you most certainly can. And we're going to move on to Leo. Leo is up next. Thanks again, Debbie, for starting us off on our goal. We are now four donations away from unlocking the goal. Welcome back, Angel Eyes and Mitzi, for joining us. Hope you ladies are doing well. How's everybody doing today? How you all doing? Doing good? Guys, don't forget the All Signs mid-month just was released the other day inside the vault and in Premiere Access for YouTube. Yesterday, if you did not see it and you were a water sign, you did get public access to your part of the stories. So make sure you check out the July playlist if you have water in your chart and you're not part of the membership, so that you can see that reading, because that was uploaded. Thank you, Mitzi, for putting towards the unlocked bonus. We are now three away. Don't forget, guys, with the unlocked bonus, the memberships count too during the live show. If you choose to become a member during the live show, that will count as a donation as well. It certainly does. I'm tired too, but I stayed up way too late. I just was in overthinking mode. You're grateful for work. Well, that's good. That's a good attitude to have. I'm grateful for being here with you guys. You guys cheer me up, so I appreciate it. Oh, I might have to turn the fan on, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm doing. Amen, says Debbie. Yes, we're 3 away. Leo, my lions and lionesses, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If you are cross-watching, you may need to flip the narrative as though you are listening as, you know, the reader that you're reading. I have a lot of people who jump on here and get triggered sometimes by my readings because they think they did something bad, or these are collective readings, guys. Collective. Leo, the person coming towards you says it's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. Wow. So this is somebody that you know too. We have some people who's got the energy of individuals that well, coming back around. We're still in that retrograde energy. Just going to point out, all right, who is this person here who's coming back around for Leo, who wants to fight for you? Oh gosh, here we go. The Wheel of Fortune. One of those divine timing cards, right? We literally just had, and I cleared the hell out of these cards. I did. But we literally just had this for Cancer as well, but they're showing up as the Wheel of Fortune. So something tells me that it wasn't just a distance. This could have been a long distance relationship, or the two of you had very different schedules. It was very hard to meet up with this person. What is their role in your life? Gosh, the Four of Wands. This also feels very twin flamey, although that's a spiritual journey when you have the twin flame, energy. It's all about aligning the masculine and feminine energy in you. And then in this person, the actual union is usually lessons. Okay. The cherry on top. It's not, for everybody. It's a very spiritual triggering connection. And this person here, man, when you two sat at the table, it's almost like I feel like you almost both ghosted each other. Disappeared from each other's life. Their role in your life, oh boy, here we go. Ace of Coins. Their role in your life is to come with a genuine, solid offer that is stable, or take accountability, even if it is an apology, to say, I'm sorry. Something that it's something that's tangible. But that's why they're coming. That's why their role is here is something to give you a tangible gift, an offering here. Reversals are now up. Leo, let's see how they perceive you. How are they perceiving you? Someone here that, wow, they learned a harsh lesson. This kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland a little bit. And I love the owl of wisdom, but this is an individual here. There could have been an age difference between the two of you. It doesn't necessarily mean that. Could also be a maturity thing, but someone here definitely had more of the student role versus the teacher. And I feel like how this person sees you as someone who's very quizzical, open to learning, but at the same time, this person here might have been stuck in their ways, had different belief systems to you, was very by the book, could have been dealing with a Taurus, but how they perceive you as someone here they learned a lot from. You two were just very different. Yeah, just very, very different. What they feel beneath the surface when they think of you, they watched you walk away. Well, swans are usually life partners, but there's just something here with this transitioning. I love the symbolism of ladybugs because, there's just something here that was very eloquent about Leo. You might have been fiery, but the way that you walked away was with compassion and love, and could have been quietness. Something where you're typically bold. You weren't so bold in the way that you walked away. So beneath the surface, this person here wishes you never walked away from them. Now, for some of you, this walking away was also maybe not fighting for them, especially if they did, ghost you. Okay. And that's possible. Like I said, the two of you kind of could have married each other. So if this person did ghost you, it's not that I just don't see you chasing them. I just see you marrying back to them and accepting that this person here wasn't ready. What they believe you bring to their life here, Eight of Swords. Doubt. There's freedom with you, but at the same time, this person here is afraid to leave their comfort zone. Now, some of you, it could have been afraid to leave a specific relationship that wasn't working for them. You know, it just, they chose something that, you know, felt comfortable because it's already established. It's like, this is what I got. I'm stuck in this marriage. I'm stuck in this cage. Others of you, it's just this openness of belief system that you had where, you know, they were doing something by the books and it's like, well, this is how traditional is. And you were not a like, I feel like there's something about you that's not very much a traditionalist. You kind of go on the beat of your own pathway. And so when you showed this to this individual, it scared them. They were afraid to look up. The door's always been open. How this person perceives you with entering their life or re-entering their life at this point. 9 of Cups, wish. They would love for you to be open to this. This would be ultimate fulfillment for them if you would be open to listen to them. But let's see how the connection here has the potential to develop if they will step forward. High Priestess. So I do feel this person kind of reminds me a little bit of Oz. Like I said, I'm seeing a lot of symbolism here. They're behind the curtains. So they're doing a lot of spying. They're doing a lot of peeking in on you. Could even be a reader themselves or paying a reader to say, hey, what's going on with Leo? But their intentions here is still to be behind the scenes to see if you're over them. Because this person here is looking for validation that there's a possibility that you would hear them out or listen. So right now, I feel like this person here is more in the energy of scoping you out energetically versus actually physically coming towards you. But it's because you pulled your energy away that they are in the forefront of your energy. Yeah, look at this, the moon. And there's something going on with you. Not that you've just gone quiet. You've also got in the you're a little sly here with that fox energy. Okay, there's something sly about you, Pisces energy. You know, you intuitively know that this person here is keeping an eye on you, but they're not over you. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. They're just scoping out their competition, or seeing what that competition may be if there's something here you haven't been posting. So they're right now in the mode here of using their intuition or others to see energetically if there's anything or anyone in the way. Because when they step forward, they want to be able to see how they're competing. Things for you to consider with this individual. Justice. Justice will be at play. But also justice here, to me, is something official. And I really feel the justice spirit is reminding you, Leo, justice is going to be in your hand. All right. This individual may be coming in while you are actually in a more healthier connection that's developing. So the choice may be ultimately yours if you want to see this. But the alignment here of them coming back is because you're feeling good about yourself. You're not weighing anything down here on this. No, what you're doing is you're processing. You're realizing the separation was needed for the fact here. It didn't mean it didn't hurt. It hurt really bad for this Leo. But this heartbreak and this loss also allowed you expansion. Some of you expansion with another relationship, or that's where you're going towards. Others of you, it's expansion here for this individual to take, well, accountability for doing something about that heartbreak. Okay. That's what I got here for you, Leo. If that resonated or if you want to claim it, you most certainly can. Just check it out over at Harmonia Vault if you want to check out other readings. There's always more messages on the other side. And we're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo is up. I'm sorry. That happened, Karen. Guys, don't forget, we got a goal going on here. We already got 2 donations. You can do donations, or if you join the membership, during the live show. That will also count towards the donations. We only need 5 to unlock the collective bonus. And what is that? Well, that's the faded dice right here. And they have Zodiac signs all over them. So the more placements that show up in that reading, well, that's how you know if it's for you. Thank you, Debbie, again for your donation. May it be returned to you tenfold. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. Virgo, still listening. I listen to the music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are apart. So right now, this doesn't necessarily mean an ex. I do feel there's this energy here of little to no communication. But music is very significant. This person here has a particular playlist that they listen to, reminds them of you. Or there's songs that you may have shared together, listened to together. Remember, no reversals on initial story play. Who is this for Virgo? 2 of Wands. This person's at a distance from you. So it could be, could be a long distance connection. Doesn't necessarily mean to be a nasty ex, but I do feel like the 2 of you, when you come together, it's great, but this person here wishes to spend more time with you. Their role in your life. Wow. Unconditional love. Their role in your life is to showcase unconditional love, but that also could be mirrored back to self-love for you. All right. This person here may have been pushed into your life to mirror that back so that you could choose yourself. It could be that for some of you. What makes this connection significant here? Wow. Hierophant, Taurus energy. A lot of I don't know if the 2 of you work together or there are mutual friends or you were in a community together, but there's this energy of work and play. And there's just something here where it was hard to cross over the emotions for some of you. But this connection happened here to showcase belief systems. And some of you to showcase old belief systems here that were, well, old, not ready here for you to be in it. All right. Let's see how they perceive you. Reversals are now up, Virgo. How are they perceiving you? Oh, angry at them. Irritable. Upset. You're patient. You have lost your patience with this person. Could be a Sagittarius. They know that you're irritable and upset with them, but it could also be that you want something about this connection to be more closer. And this individual here knows that you want more. Hey, Joel, welcome back. Ooh, yeah. But what they feel beneath the surface here with the moon is they're not necessarily lying out their feelings, are they? They're very elusive. They're very quiet. This person here tends to disappear. Sometimes you don't hear from this person for weeks, and not just days, weeks, some of you months. But Pisces energy is that this individual, what they're hiding is they know exactly what you want. They are controlling a situation by not giving it to you right now, but we're going to see why. What they believe you bring to their life. Knight of Swords. Words. You're very striking with your words and very creative with accountability. And so this individual feels like you may have put them in their place. And so they're kind of at a loss for words. And they're trying to gain up the courage here to have a heart to heart with you. But this is something here where they're kind of wishy-washy about it. All right. And one of the reasons that they're wishy-washy about it with the Knight of Swords is usually someone who's blunt, could be sarcastic, passive aggressive. It's like some of you, they know they owe you an apology. And they're possibly entering here with a Page of Pentacles. So the way they're entering, or in this case, some of you re-entering here, is you see this pale. They're not necessarily showcasing like a full-on emotional, vulnerable moment of feelings. But what they will show up with here is a check-in. So I feel like this person here may do like a little check-in with you, Virgo, and be like, hey, just seeing how you're doing. How are things going? They're going to keep it pretty small and surfaced. You know, it feels like that. Thank you, Muzik. Hopefully I have that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Page of Swords. So this is all page energy. All page energy. So are they necessarily stepping towards you? I would say energetically, they know that, you know, they want to feel you out first. Okay. So they're doing a lot of spying. There's that like education kind of thing here. Okay. They're trying to say that they've grown up. Their wish here is that you give them a second shot, second chance. But how it's developing right now is they want to see if you even want to entertain this. You know, so they're I would say right now they're energetically spying on you. What's the potential direction of this? The Sun. It's going to be, the thing is with this individual is you may be the one that got away, because my Virgo's having a glow up. And you have this feeling that you already know this person's keeping an eye on you, but there's something significant about Leo season coming up for you. You may be meeting a new individual here that this person is going to have to watch you with, or you just may be having a glow up, whether it's work, whether it's health, whether it's well-being, just life in general. There's just this energy here of not caring nearly as much. Okay. So, and not on the situation at all. Something here that maybe at one point you were patiently waiting for, but I just don't see you doing that right now. I see you kind of keeping your eye on, wondering if they're going to be coming towards you. But at the same time, if they don't, it's because this person flips their energy back and forth. They're very, very wishy-washy. Advice for you to consider with this individual: 10 of coins. Okay. This is about commitment, security, and home. And something tells me this is where you are headed, you know? And what's coming towards you in this level is security, home. Some of you, it's wealth, it's well-being. Like I said, it could be family, it could be friends, could be community. But this is where you're going towards, which is full-on commitment. But this individual is showing up as the Page 3 times. Okay. So yeah, they may throw a little love message out there, but look how much you have to offer as the Sun. So Spirit is saying this person may come back when it's too late. But what you're going towards right now is something that's going to be fulfilling, sincere, stable, and loving, however that may be for you, because I'm reading for a lot of different Virgos out there. All right, that's what I got here for you, Virgo. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. You can always claim it. And don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. The All Signs Mid-Month did release over in the membership area. Libra is up next. Thank you again for the donations. We are now one donation away from unlocking the collective bonus here. One more. Libra is up next. Where my Libras at? Oh, it's quiet tonight. You guys are quiet. I understand, Debbie. It's hard when you're made an option, right? And you have obviously the option to get out of there, which you did. Hello, is it Woo on Twitch? Welcome. If you're new to the channel, you are right on in the middle of collective readings. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. These are love readings tonight. Person coming towards you. These are not personal questions tonight. Thank you. I like all my crystals too. Welcome, Shay. And you guys, you all have some very interesting names. I'm always afraid I'm going to mess one of them up, so I kind of shorten them. I'm like, my eyesight's also not the greatest right now from looking far away. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on here. Let's see who your next person is coming towards you. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who is this individual? Jealous. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. Ooh. This person has a jealous streak. Who is this person, Spirit? Remember, no reversal. Some initial story play. Who is this person here for Libra? Judgment. This is a person here who is quick to decide, has specific belief systems, likes to have the final word. And when it comes to commitment and connection, it's like it's my say. But there's a ladder here, right? And so it's like I get to choose when a connection here comes up. And so I do feel like you have someone here who may have been weighing their options out on you, Libra. Doesn't necessarily mean you cut this person off. It could be casual. You could be in a casual state with this individual. Oh, yeah, they're watching you. They're watching you. Well, their role in your life is to watch you. Interesting enough. That sounds kind of creepy, right? But it's spying. It's like, I don't know. I feel like this Libra has an individual here that may have dissed them, didn't go for them. But Libra may be doing really, really well right now. Libra may be in a healthier connection because I feel like this person here is not on stage with you. I feel like they're watching you in another connection, some of you. What makes this relationship so significant? 3 of Wands, my gosh. This person made you wait, wanted you to wait, wanted to put you on the back burner. But at the same time, they wanted you to be open to receive when they were ready. And so I think this person here thought you'd always wait for them. How they currently perceive Libra. The Chariots reverse. I see that you have picked up your pace. You're no longer a snail here. Some of you are not single. Some of you are here because you want to see how another relationship is connecting. This person here is watching you move on. And if you're not with somebody yet, you're about to meet someone. And this person is going to watch. And there might be some jealousy here. There might be a little bit of a spiral here. This is usually something here where they see you as someone who's very fickle in the ways that they move. This is how they perceive you, okay? It's just a card of perception. But they saw you as someone who was very eager, you know, pushy. Interesting enough how they were doing the same thing, right? Except they were pushing back. You may have been pushing. You may have been clinging originally to this individual. What they feel beneath the surface towards Libra. Oh my gosh. Well, they have a whole new perception of you, don't you? Wait a minute. Where's Libra going? Libra used to be mine. Libra used to spend all their attention on me. Why isn't Libra paying attention to me? Yeah, I just feel this energy, Libra. You're dealing with an individual here who the attraction actually comes with the distance, but also with the idea that you're with somebody else. What they believe you bring into their life. See how this is unzipping? The 9 of Pentacles here reversed. So this person here sees you. Well, I mean, I'm just reading the cards here for this perspective here. Okay. You can flip the story if it's the other way around, but this person here, this is usually a card here of independence, but when it's reversed, it's someone here who mothers or clings, doesn't know their worth. And what they believe you bring into their life is someone here who doesn't know their worth. Now, this is something here that they might have known the old version of you. I'm not saying the new version of you was like that, but what they believe you bring into their life is someone here who's nurturing, caring, people pleaser, fixer. They had it at the palm of their hands. And so this is something here where they're hoping to have that back. How are they entering as you were exiting? King of Swords. I would not be surprised here, Libra. You could be dealing with another air sign. I will not be surprised here if this person steps up when they see you. If you're not in another connection right now, I do believe you are right at the stage of one or getting very, very close. But I would not be surprised if this person kind of steps in to open communication here with you. Now, they're not going to come off as romantic. They're going to come off as very diplomatic. All right. Maybe they want to talk about, how things were left off. Maybe they'll even give you an apology. How it's going to develop here. 9 of Swords here, reverse. Look at this. Is this the worst fear that this person has as you moving on? This is a person here whose fears are going to override them to take actions because they feel you moving away. They don't want anybody touching you. They don't want anyone to have their hands on you. But at the same time, this is a person here who wasn't vulnerable with you. So their fears are going to actually unleash the conversation with them because they do believe that you are officially either in another connection or going towards it. Potential direction here with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're committed already. Whether it's commitment here towards your new beginning without another individual, or you're going towards a commitment, this is something that brings you stability, wealth, well-being. You're not in a race here for this individual to stand still. Okay. Advice for you with this individual if they come back towards you. Advice for you, Libra, to recognize here. 3 of Swords. Well, that's heartbreak. That's loss. And it's on both sides. It is. But also this person here really you need to know that this person here really, truly couldn't process the loss of you until they actually see the version of you fully moving on. And that's where the separation, because I'm feeling that 4 of Swords energy, is where an individual here wants to make a peace with you. Now, some of you, it's just a peace offering, but it's because this person here was influenced by you moving on, or others who may may have talked them out of this. It could have been that too. Other things to consider. Queen of Cups, okay? Libra. The Queen of Cups is someone who's very sincere, loving, compassionate, and listens, but also trusts their intuition. And I feel like for you, you're about to pour yourself into a relationship that is way more stable. See, this person here is a little empty, but you got a tree here. And I feel like there's someone coming your way that's going to be full on more committed to you in that connection. It might be a slow burner, but I do feel that that's the direction you're going. All right. That's what I got here for you, Libra. If that resonated, if you like it, or if you want to claim it, you most certainly can. Don't forget your All Signs mid-month was released over in the membership area, whether you're doing the YouTube premiere or on my website. You can join two ways. The website one is the entire vault. The premiere one is just the premiere access. Scorpio. Guys, we are one donation away. Or if we get a member tonight on YouTube, that will count as well. Unlocking the collective bonus. Scorpio. Whoa, I almost dropped that. How you doing, Gungai? You having a good day? Everybody's having a quiet day or a quiet evening. A lot of people are tired. I'm one of them, but I'm doing okay energetically. I'm just kind of like chill. Glad that the heat wave has ended here in the Midwest, but not so happy that the smoke is like horrific. It's so bad. But like half of the Midwest and East Coast are dealing with the Canada, Minnesota fire. So my heart does go out for all those individuals that are dealing with the smoke, and also for the individuals in Canada and Minnesota who are dealing with the fires, because it's no fun. I feel like it gets worse and worse every year. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on here for Scorpio. Scorpio. This next love. Who's this next love coming your way? Who are they? Oh boy. The twin flame keeps coming out for a lot of people here this evening. You too, Joel. Take care. You activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. Interesting. Thank you for finding me again this time around. Some of you have started conversation again with an individual who you may have been in no contact with for quite some time. Who is this person? Coming up as the Queen of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person here is pretty practical. It can come off as materialistic, but also I feel like the way that they're approaching you is someone here who wants to collaborate together, okay? Step in different ground with you. Maybe you guys are just hitting the let's just be friends again kind of mode. Maybe you're getting to know each other all over again. Could be. Their role in your life. Two of Wands. So the role in our life here was for you two to go a separate direction. It was to advance both of you into the healing process. Each had different lessons, but also the lessons here that you two needed to deal outside of one another has brought you both back around, and let's see why. What makes this connection significant for Scorpio? Oh, the Fool, new beginning, right? Now this is interesting. He's walking out there with scissors, right? It's going out there with scissors. It's a little dangerous, right? Don't run with scissors. But there's this energy of wanting to cut the cord, and they were never necessarily able to cut the cord, and they want to be optimistic. They want to be open. And so this individual here maybe at one point was in another connection, not ready to open up with you, or the two of you just had to part ways. But I do feel like there's communication. If there isn't communication now, it's happening. It's happening soon. How they're perceiving you now, reversals are now up. The 5 of Cups here reverses feels like a reunion. I feel like the two of you are connected again, or just about to. You're not disappointed by this, not this Scorpio. It's getting to know each other all over again. I feel like the Scorpio is getting to know somebody all over again, and they perceive you as someone here who's very caring, loving, sincere, and willing to be open. What they feel beneath the surface when it comes to you, Knight of Swords, they want it to be more, but they also don't want to be aggressive about this, because this is also an individual here who paused a lot with you. And so they're willing to slow things down, go at your pace. But I do feel that if you two are at a distance, there's a lot of text messaging, there's a lot of FaceTiming, there's a lot of connection in a very digital way, you know, through social media, DMs. I just feel like you two are constantly connecting. And even if you are not, let's say, miles apart, you make time in each other's day. And this lights up this person's life. Like, it totally lights them up. But let's see what you bring to this person here. Yeah, the King of Wands here, it's getting harder and harder for this person to pull down their passion here. All right. They want to speed it up a little bit. Okay. They do. They want to speed it up a little bit. They're very angsty right now. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think that this individual here, you know, wants to get really close and personal and physical, but it's just wanting to get together in a passionate way. And so they're a little bit cocky. They're coming off as someone here who maybe before wasn't as flirtatious with you, but now it's hot and heavy. And I feel like it's because the Scorpio here pulled their energy back and is just kind of going, yeah, we'll see what happens, you know. But I do feel like you are communicating with this individual now, or just about to. How this person here is re-entering. The 8 of Wands here reverse. The block has been removed. They found another way in, didn't they? This is someone here finding a way in, didn't they? Okay. Mary popping their way in here. Usually this is someone here who's aggressively moving quickly, but no, they are going at a pace here that feels right to you. And they don't want to hold back. They want you to open up. But they're being patient here, and there's just this energy of getting to know each other all over again. What develops here with you two? Oh my goodness. We have the King of Pentacles here reverse. Well, there is this energy of, you know, this is usually someone here who can be very stubborn, very fickle when it comes to finances, or in overdrive matter, or care a lot about their finances. But something tells me this has to do with moving, relocation, making more of that time with each other. But what you're finding is that this person here can be very stubborn with wanting something at their pace. And so their pace right now is to want it now, but they know that you want to slow it down. So they're showing up as that, but there is frustration here. So there is some frustration here. They also feel that they want to have everything just right. This person tends to be a little materialistic. You know, they may overspend. They may be a gift giver who gives something grand. But these grand gestures here in the long run can't win you over. It's time and quality. You have a different kind of love language in this individual. Potential direction with this individual here, 8 of Pentacles. They're going to put the work in at the pace that you want, though. Okay. You know, there is something here where they want to paint it quicker. They don't want to have their head in the clouds here. They're over romanticizing a little bit here, but this is someone here who's like, all right, let's just see where this goes. You know, let's see how this transcends. They're willing to grow with you. They're willing to grow with a Scorpio. Advice for you when it comes to this person. Ooh. Yeah. So this person tends to bite off more than they can chew. So if they're going to promise you the world, just know that's not possible. No human person can promise you that. So they're going to find sometimes that they overpromise and then they stumble with it. And they may mess up, but they're going to still, take the challenge here to make things right. And I think that's the thing that I was telling you about, especially if this is long distance. It's like they say they're going to do something or be there, and all of a sudden, like, work gets in the way, or family gets in the way, or it's something that's more challenging, or money gets in the way because they can't visit as much as they want to. There's just this energy of that this person here needs to learn that they need to slow the race here, but also be very practical about it. And for you, ooh, did you try to manifest this? Okay, some of you did. Spirit is saying that this energy of the magician, because this comes in your court, is to make sure that you have proper boundaries, but also make sure that this person takes very balanced actions here to you. There's a lot of potential in this relationship, but I'm going to say potential. How it plays out is if the two of you are willing to go and ascend up those stairs together, not ahead, not behind one another, together. All right. That's what I got here for you, Scorpio. If that resonated, or if you like it, or if you want to claim it, you most certainly can. And don't forget, your All Signs mid-month has been released over in the membership, YouTube, and in my vaults on the website. 2 ways to join. Sagittarius is up next. Guys, we are 1 donation away from unlocking the collective bonus. Will we do it tonight? Will we do it? We still have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini up. Sagittarius is up next. All right, Saggies, let's see what's going on. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're cross-watching, you might have to flip the narrative, okay? Who is this person here who's coming towards you? You feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. So this person here feels very comfortable with you. Could have a deep friendship with this person who's coming towards you. Who is this person for Sagittarius? Remember, no reversals here. Ooh. I think you got a secret admirer here, Sagittarius. I feel like somebody here loves watching you. Hopefully it's not like police watching you. Every breath I take. Their role in your life. Oh boy, Page of Coins. This person here sees you. We haven't even got to the perception of it, but the role in your life here, there's a page, right? It's in the hole here. It's like, I found something. What can I do with this? But the point of this connection here was growth, or is growth. And how you both handle deep connection. What makes this significant, this connection? Oh, dang. What makes this relationship significant is that it's actually a love. This is a slow burner. It starts off with friendship. It could start off even some of you in school or at work, but there's just something emotionally that comes together where there's joy, there's happiness, there's feelings. And so we're going to see how this person perceives you. The significance of this individual here is a slow burner relationship here, learning each other, getting to know each other, and then, have the feelings come on out. But let's see how they're perceiving you. The Four of Wands here reversed. Okay. So this individual, it's not that they see you as someone here who's single, but whatever shook out with you in the past, this person here knows that you went through a very significant tower moment or a really harsh breakup. Like you really fell. For a lot of you, this isn't someone here that you fell out with. This is someone here that you never actually had a relationship with. It's been in friend mode because we're getting into this mode. So how they perceive you is someone here who's very single. Maybe you're saying, I don't want a relationship. Maybe that's why they're staying quiet. Let's see what they feel beneath the surface. Did I not just say the Tower? Did I not just say the Tower? You went through a tower moment. Beneath the surface, this individual, okay, this is going to sound, they're happy you're single. They're like, thank God Sagittarius ain't with that shit show. I never liked him anyway. Beneath the surface, they're pretty happy that you're single. They're not happy that you're in pain. But they never liked you with the person that you were with. What they believe you bring into their life here. Now, here's interesting, the Ten of Swords. This person is fearful of rejection, is afraid you may not be able to look past the line here of friends. Some of you, you've already carded them as your sister or brother. I know. Because it's like once you throw the bro or sis card out, it's like, ooh, I feel like I'm betraying them. But this individual feels like they're betraying you because they can't play that role anymore. And so they're really in their head about this right now. So Sagittarius, you got someone here who's got a lot of feelings that has been denying feelings, but you've also been through a massive breakup that they're like, glad that's over for you. But hey, I also don't want to hurt them. And I also don't want to reject them. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. You're going to see this person here wanting to spend more and more and more time with you. So it's going to start off with 8 and 9, okay? It's like this person here isn't going to rush you, is just going to want to spend time with you. If you're hanging out with mutual friends, that's cool. That's fine. But it is starting to aggressively progress. Like, I feel like this person is going to start calling you more, seeing how your day is going, like more than they typically would. How things really begin to develop. Oh, they're going to get the courage. Look, they're hoping to break the chains here. Okay. Man, does this person love you? I mean, they do. They simply do. There's a lot of love here. They're breaking out of the chains here. They're going to start flirting with you. Be prepared, Saggy. You got a friend here who's going to start flirting with you, and they may be very bad at flirting. Okay, because some of you, this person's been single for quite some time, but they've always had strong emotions for you. But now it's like, okay, I'm ready, and I Like, and there's just something level. If there is an ex that is still mingling in your energy and this person's kind of around that individual, I could see this person actually stepping up for you or in front of you or telling somebody off. Like, that's how protective this individual is. I'm just telling you, the Two of Swords here reverse tells me they don't want to be stuck in the crossroads. They also don't want to be stuck in the middle. So this person here is willing to fight for this love. But I also feel like they're going to be spilling out some stuff here of why the two of you would make a good match. They already have been playing house with you or about to. Okay, they've been really heavily thinking about this. So there's just nothing to lose. They're just going to have that courage to express. They're nervous. They're nervous as hell, but they're going to do it. Advice for you, Sagittarius, dealing with the secret admirer. There's the Seven of Wands. I think there's something in this level here. This is what this person here is afraid of. Okay. So there's just something in this level of being prepared to give you all the reasons of why it could work out, you know? And you know, if there's pushback with you, this person is willing to fight for you. They 100% are willing to fight with you. Now, the thing to know about this individual, they have a jealous streak. They do. So if you're entertaining the ex or anything like that, they will get jealous. There is a jealousy streak on this individual. There's this possessiveness. It's not the greatest energy, but it is also very focused energy. All right. This person can be a Capricorn, can be very detail oriented, but it's more than lust right now. It's because this person has been repressing their emotions and their feelings. So be prepared. I feel like Sagittarius, someone's going to burst out that they have feelings for you. All right. That's what I got here for you. If this resonates or if you want to claim, you most certainly can. And don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends, my membership area on YouTube, and inside the vault, which is the entire vault of readings and teachings and courses over there. Meditations. Capricorn is up. Welcome back, Mitzi. I didn't know you were away. Didn't know you were away. Karen, I'm doing good. I saw your message, but I was in the midst of the reading, so I didn't want to interrupt it. But thank you for asking if I was okay. I'm doing good. I am just chill. Today is a very chill day. I had a very reflective day. You know, I was feeling a little off in the beginning of the day, but I was tired. I did it to myself. And then I put my big girl panties on and said, all right, let's have a good day. And that's what I did. Cappy's in the house. Where are my Capricorns at? My voice is very relaxing today. Yeah, I'm just chill. I'm also a little bit like, I'm in channeling mode today, like massive channeling. Like, I can't wait to get off to just write tonight, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Do a lot of writing and channeling tonight. All righty. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. Capricorn. Who is this energy of coming next here, this person? Oh, they're nervous. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. Oh, boy. All right. So the person that is coming next is making, I don't know, you make them nervous. Let's see how they're showing up. Who is this individual? Remember, no reversals. 4 of Cups. This person feels like, okay, how do you describe a 4 of Cups person? There's only one way to describe 4 of Cups. Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. This person reminds me of Charlie Brown. Ugh. You know, like they have expectations, their expectations don't get met, and then they trip over their feet, and then it's kind of, it weighs heavily on them. So this person's very much like Charlie Brown, the character. But everybody loves Charlie Brown, right? It's just like the weirdest shit happens to this person. Their role in your life, the moon. To reveal, to step forward, Pisces energy. This person tends to be a dreamer. I think that, listen, if there's disappointment, the role in this person's life here for you was or is for you to trust your intuition. And this is an individual here that maybe is nervous with your intuition. What makes this connection here significant? The Emperor. Well, the Emperor is all four kings in one. Aries energy, accountability, very strategic, can be very egotistical, very prideful. And so if this is where the connection is, I think you have an individual here who I feel, and we're going to see how they perceive you, but Capricorn, I feel that you make this person nervous because they have to step up. And so you might be their match to say, step up. And they go, wait a minute, what? I'm used to being the boss, but I think this Capricorn's bossy. Let's see how they perceive you. Capricorn, how do they perceive you? 6 of Wands, successful, outgoing. Everything's going well your way. You're very innovative on how you make your moves. You have a drive to you. You have a following about you. Like, so this person here perceives you as someone here that is a go-getter, that you've been through some really dark shit, but at the same time, you come off as the hero, right? Like, and I'm not saying a hero to other individuals, more like a hero to yourself. So you embody things that this individual all of a sudden goes, oh, can I be that person too? You know? So you challenge this person's ego. What they feel beneath the surface. Page of Cups here, that they blew it. This is someone here who is really wanting to step forward and towards you, but also they blew it. Prematurely here, okay? I'm not talking sexual here. I'm just saying that this person here, they had every shot here with you, and they let their pride and ego get in the way. What they believe you bring into their life here with the 4 of Wands here reversed, it's a reminder of what they could have had with you. What you bring into this person's life is they think a lot about you and about how they did not fully invest in this commitment. Some of you, marriage. There's 2 egos like really hitting with one another. Hey, baby, good to see you. How this person here is entering. Look at this. We have the Empress and the Emperor. They are entering as you embellish the Empress energy. Okay. Someone who not only knows their worth, is open to receive, has a support, and gosh, they know that they have to show up, correct? What they would like to see develop with you two? Oh, you know, the Tower is to like annihilate it and say enough, but also so that you can build a firm foundation. And there was just something here that this individual was holding on to so tightly. But what they would like to develop is for you to let this go, not them go. The version of who they were go. That's what they would like. All right. So there's this Tower moment here of how they would like to see it as a fresh start with you. Not tonight. Not tonight. If you want personal readings, you check out my website, Harmonia Friends. Go to the digital shop is where the mini ones are. 5 of Swords here, reverse. Okay, so this person here, see, I feel like this person's going to confront you. Is coming. All right. Now, are they all pretty and put together? No, they feel very fragile. They feel very vulnerable. They feel very broken, but broken to the fact here that they know that they have to showcase what you had. And so some of you, you are getting an apology. Others of you, it's just to see if the door is open. Capricorn, what advice does Spirit have for you with dealing with this individual? They are stepping up as the Emperor, which is someone here who takes accountability here. But Spirit is saying the sun is your clarity, your vitality. It's also your happiness, and something very spectacular is in store for you in Leo season, which is great. But this is also going to bring you a lot of joy. Now, I'm not saying it's a joy of an individual coming back or joy of getting karma, return to favor for you. But the whole point of this is that you have the ability to make the move. So Spirit's saying, don't forget, you get to have the choice here if you would like to continue this with a fresh start or if you would like to move forward and leave this go behind you. But in all, you have some really good things coming your way. I feel like there's a lot of fertility here or chances here of evolving, whether it's financially, whether it is in singlehood, whether it is in successes or wealth. But I do feel like a relationship is where you're going towards a much healthier relationship, even if it is returning with this individual. All right, that's what I got here for you, Capricorn. If this resonated or if you like it or if you want to claim it, you most certainly can. And don't forget, your All Signs mid-month check-in is now available in the members area on YouTube and on my website, Harmonia Friends. And the difference between the YouTube and the website is the website has the archive vault of the entire things of like 6 years of content over there, which is meditation libraries, teachings, all sorts of stuff over there. It's not just readings. And you also get discounts on all of my services. And the YouTube one is Premier Access, and a chance here on the giveaways. You guys do get them as well. Claim away, Angel Eyes. Claim away. Aquarius is up. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Guys, we are one donation away or membership. We might get a member here, a new live member. We are one donation or membership away from unlocking the collective bonus here for you this evening. We're getting closer. All right. Aquarius, here we go. Thanks for letting me know what my numbers are because they're very skewed for me since I'm on multiple platforms. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past holds us back from our future. So this person here, now it doesn't necessarily mean a past person. Okay. Some of you it could be. But others of you, this next connection may be an individual here, because not everybody's going to be a true love situation. Could be a scenario where they wish they met you when they weren't feeling so broken. Oops, I'm almost using the wrong cards. I was like, wait a minute, those cards aren't right. Here we go. No reversals. Let's see who this person is. Who are they, Spirit? Hierophant. Taurus energy. Could be dealing with the Taurus. This is someone here who has a very strict belief system. Could be a counselor. Could be a teacher. Could be someone in education. Or it could just be someone here that really believes in community, family oriented. A lot of people come to this individual for advice. That's who this person is. Their role in your life, Aquarius. Oh, the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Well, the King of Wands is someone here who's brave, courageous. They can be prideful, they can be egotistical, but they're creative as hell. They're very passionate, artistic. Look, there's that book again. There's the book, right? I think of that. It's like this person has two sides to them. So their role in your life is interesting enough. I think the two of you have a lot of the same kind of passions. You're very passionate and intellectual. Of course you are. You're an Aquarius. So you're very passionate and intellectual. So you like the intellectual side. And this individual likes that too. Could be a book nerd here too. All right. But there is this energy of a muse. And so this person, they were brought into your life to encourage you, support you. Interesting. Okay. What makes this connection so significant here? Temperance. Ooh, more fire energy. Sagittarius. This is a relationship that never truly could take off. Or you are going to start off truly as friends. Maybe you meet at work. Okay. But the intention here was never romanticizing anything. It was to get together, to unite, to discuss. And it could be discuss past heartbreaks, discuss trauma. I just feel this energy of two like-minded individuals getting together. And whether this is a person from your past who you had a really deep friendship with, and it was, a romantic relationship that never took off, or if this is somebody who's new with you, there's this energy of like saying, I'm never going to, like this person here may say to you, I don't do love, or I have, like, there's just this energy of like a fear of really fully being vulnerable to another. How do they perceive Aquarius? Reversals are now up. Oh, Judgment. They perceive you as their person. You are wifey or hubby material. You are an individual that they can see being married to, having a life with, that you're very loyal, you're very committed to, that when you take you take relationships just as serious. And so that's the side that they like about you. You're a traditionalist in that sense, and they are too. But man, the wings here, I do think that this person here may put you a little bit on a pedestal. What they feel beneath the surface here, Aquarius, the star reverse. Well, that's interesting, because that's your card. They feel that you have been, now some of you, this person is the one who hurt you. Okay, but I'm reading for a couple different storylines here. So one, this person hurt you. Others of you, this is someone new. They know that you've had some really bad, really bad stuff happen to you regarding heartbreak, and you're still in the process of healing this. So the two of you, if this is something where you're just mutual friends and it's kind of a slow burner, it's, you know, both fearing or marrying each other, afraid of vulnerability. But if this is someone here from your past where they couldn't really step up in that level, what they feel from the surface here is that they may have really, really hurt you and that you may not forgive them. And they wish that they could just turn back time on that. What they believe you bring into their life. Ooh, you make this person nervous, okay? Because they can't unsee it. They can't unsee it. You make this person, like I said, feel very vulnerable, uncomfortable, because all of that past trauma, you know, they see it, okay? But they also, there's this energy of touch and connection. And so I feel like this is an individual here who would flinch to being touched, but at the same time would, you know, fall into a hug, or it would just kind of take them some time here to open up. But this is a person here who knows that if they come towards you, it's facing their biggest fear. How this person is entering here, or were some of you re-entering? 8 of Wands here reversed. So this is an individual here that you either blocked or they blocked you. And if this is someone new, this is somebody here where you may have started to feel that this individual has a little bit more feeling, so you kind of let it off because you were feeling a little uncertain. Okay, so it's almost like as deeply as you guys have these connections, there's feelings that aren't being discussed, and so you kind of back off from it because you're like, oh, I don't know if there's anything going on here, but it feels very intense and we're spending a lot of time with each other. But others of you, you have this person blocked and are like, how the hell am I going to re-enter? How this connection develops here. Look at that. We have justice reversed. Okay. It's never the good time to talk. And I feel like if this is an individual here who's coming back around, it could be to discuss why they didn't bring up their emotions before. And if this is somebody newer who hasn't really developed into a connection before, this is someone here who's starting to realize if they don't make a move or say something now, that you may be creating a whole different assumption story of why this person is backing off. And they don't want that. It feels very misaligned. So they don't like how it feels unbalanced. So this is a person here who wants to bring justice to the injustice, if that's to say. Potential direction here. 7 of Swords. Interesting enough, with the 7 of Swords, it's that energy here of hiding, of not telling the truth. And the direction that this individual is saying is like, I've been hiding a lot. And this is something here where they know it's been an injustice. So I really do feel someone wants to express their emotions or feelings to you. And if this is new, again, it's something where they may have felt like they weren't over something and they wish that they could approach this relationship differently. They feel like they got on the wrong side here, or the wrong foot here with you if this is new. advice for you with dealing with this individual, 5 of Cups. There's a lot of guilt and shame with this individual. Like for some of you, it's guilt and shame for how they treated you. For others of you, if it wasn't how they treated you and it was something else, they feel guilty and shameful that they are feeling messed up, screwed up because of another relationship. It's like, I can't believe I can't get over this person, or I can't believe I can't get over the scenario here, and it's messing up my possibility of a connection that really could work out for me. You know, this person is kind of traumatized. So this person holds a lot of guilt and shame. But with the Queen of Swords, and that's your energy here, your best approach here is to be as authentic as you can be, very assertive. You can ask questions, but communication can also sometimes come off as very cutting with you. And Spirit is saying that it takes, even though it may feel like, especially if someone's doing a long return, it still takes courage for an individual to apologize. So it may be of your essence here, not necessarily to forgive an individual, but to hear it out, to get a different perception here for you when it comes to better boundaries and detachment. Others of you, this could be a peace offering here saying, listen, I'm not perfect either. I do feel like there's a lot of emotions here, Aquarius, that you're about to hand over to an individual, whether it's like, I understand, or whether it's saying, I'm willing to listen, but I don't see you being aggressive with cutting an individual off in a nasty way. All right. That's what I got here for you, Aquarius. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. And that's your all signs mid-month had just come out. We got Pisces up next. We got Pisces up next. And we also have, I forgot to write it down, but I think this is it. We also have a goal going on. The donation goals are only for YouTube, guys. If you're on Twitch and Facebook and you see that message, just know it's to let you know the goals. Almost, we're so close. We're one away. One away. Pisces is up next. We have Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. All right. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on here for you. Who's this next person coming your way? You're so smart, Pisces. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. So this is someone here who loves the conversational side part of this connection. Who is this individual? Remember, no reversals on initial story play. 5 of Wands. This is an individual here that you're going to like to debate with. Okay. Healthy debates. But man, woo, they try to debate with you, and it's like they're willing to be very competitive. And this is a person here. I mean, I'm not saying they're a player, but they like to play into what you got to say, and, you know, opinions, very opinionated. They take actions too. They're willing to fight. They're not going to be sitting around and being quiet and just saying you're so smart. They're going to say, oh yeah, well, I'm going to test that smartness. And that's probably why they say you're smart, is because you're very witty. Yeah. Their role in your life here is to look at self-doubt differently. And so the two of you may mirror one another a lot. You may. What makes this connection so significant here between the two of you? Because between all of the fighting, all the competition, all of the arguments, and it's like not nasty arguments, there's still this energy of understanding and coming together. So this person here truly loves you. That's what I got. All right. Like they truly will, like that's the significance of this person. How do they perceive you initially here, Pisces? I feel like this is, for a lot of you, this is someone here who's new. Yeah, Knight of Wands, a player, right? You're vibrant. You're a go-getter. You know how to play the game. I feel like you're going through something new. And man, this person sees you. Yeah. They just see you as someone here as a spitfire, firecracker. You could be feisty. What they feel beneath the surface. Oh my gosh. You take this person's breath away. Pisces. Head is in the clouds a little bit. Their head is here a little bit in the clouds about you, Pisces. Okay. You know, I feel like this unzipping here is attraction. This person's very attracted to you. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are meeting somewhere like at a party, or if it's something that where you're with mutual people or mutual friends, or maybe it's something online. There's just something here with the way that you move that attracts this individual. And it's the way that you talk. It's the way that you stand up for yourself. It's the way that you come back with sarcasm. What they believe you bring to the table. Chariot here reverse. Ooh. So Cancer energy. Interesting enough, what they think that you bring to the table is someone here that doesn't necessarily want to, they don't see you as someone who wants to settle down with them. You may not even look at this person here as a love interest. Some of you. But what you bring to their life here is they slow down. They have fun with you. You get this person out of their shell. They're okay. Like, I feel like if you guys are at a party, or if it is having like, you know, a little fun debate, they could just be the two of you in the room and other people would be leaving. You wouldn't even know it. So this person here, even though they may be an individual who also could be a go-getter and be willing to have the fight or take actions, you find a way to slow this person down and just be present. They stop for you. They gain a new perception of you, Pisces. So you kind of get this person out of their type. Maybe they're a type A kind of person, you know, have to have everything done. Is on a very tight schedule, is always in a hurry, and you slow them down. You ground them. Welcome back, Aries man. How this person here is entering your life with the Queen of Swords here reversed. This makes me feel like some of you, this could be work related. But if it's not work related, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, it could be online through banter. Could be social media. All right. But how they enter your life here is they see you. You don't necessarily see them. It's something here about their wittiness of wanting to jump into the debate, or wanting to jump into the conversation, or wanting to give you a different perspective. But man, you come back at them. And so for them, they were just trying to do a jab to see like, hey, let's like get them off their high horse, Pisces off their high horse. And it's the exact opposite. You were very smart about it. You knew exactly what this individual was doing. Yeah. How this develops here is because you are seen. Some of you are influencers. Some of you, they meet you online. Could be the TikTok or other social media platforms. But I feel like for some of you, Leo energy, I feel like it's this summer. I feel like there's something coming up this summer here where you're being seen. and there's banter, and there's playful banter with this individual, and it's exciting and it's joyous and it's like a rebirth, it's a renewal. Potential direction of this, wow. We have the Three of Wands here, but the Three of Wands reversed. So this tells me that usually this is like a firm foundation of waiting, like when something comes in for me. But these aren't waiting cards here right now. This is like it's smack together. Like you guys are in the same room or same platform or same community, and that's where it begins. And then all of a sudden, as you connect, it's like it secures quickly. Okay. This person's going to want to spend a lot of time with you. Things to consider about this person here. Ooh, this is possible commitment. You, Pisces, may have met your match. Now, I'm not going to say that all of a sudden it's going to develop and you're going to marry this person, this month. I do feel like this is an individual here that has a lot of potential for deep connection. You keep each other on their toes. Yes, it is. Knight of Cups. Be prepared, Pisces. You have a love offer. You have a love offer. It's sincere. This person here isn't going to be wishy-washy about it. They'll be kind of aggressive about it, but you'll know because they're going to always want to spend time with you. They're going to always want to get to know you. All right. That's what I got here for you, Pisces. If this resonated or if you want to claim it, you most certainly can. And don't forget, you, Pisces, have the public access of the all signs mid-month. Look for the water signs. I just released it yesterday. The water signs got it public because of Cancer. You get the perks of it. Aries is up next. Aries is up next, guys. We are only 3 signs away. Are we going to do it? Are we going to unlock this collective bonus? We only need one more. Whether you join the membership on YouTube during the live show or donate, we could have that collective reading. And so what is the bonus collective here is rolling the Zodiac dice and more placements that come out. That reading may be for you. It's not another chance for a reading. How you doing, Aries, man? How's your night doing? Everyone's pretty chill and mellow tonight, including myself. I need a good night's sleep. I need to not stay up all night. All right, Aries is up. Here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see who this next person is for Aries. Have my kids. Oh boy, that escalated real quick. I want to have a family with you, Aries. I know you be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. Oh, so this is a person here who's gonna want to build something with you. Some of you are like, no, I have my kids, but it could be fur kids too, or just it's family. This person here considers you marriage material. Who is this person? Remember, no reversals here. This person has a very big heart, Aries. Very loving, very sincere, very open, unconditional. It's not that they don't have expectations, but their expectations here are, they're healthy. And I feel like this person here there's just something here about that hand on that, with the water. This person here is an individual here who would be very romantic and not afraid to be vulnerable with you. And I feel like this person says, this is an individual here who will consistently say, I love you, and never let you forget it. Their role in your life, Page of Wands. A new start. This Aries, this is a new person. This is not an old ex. I feel like this, passion arise, excitement, see where things going. This is a relationship where you're going to feel like kids again. There we go, kids again. What makes this connection significant for Aries and this individual here? We have the Eight of Swords. There's self-doubt, but there's self-doubt because I feel this Aries doesn't think that love is coming their way. But if you are playing this area here where you want to deny it, you also have to see where you are in the thick of it. And maybe you guys are in the thick of shadow work, right? It's mucky. It's dirty when you're on the self-love journey here and you've had some negativity and toxic stuff happen. But I feel like this relationship is pouring into that, not to take away from it, but to realize that, as you get love poured into you and you into this others, it's going to be a very cleansing and freeing relationship. How does this person perceive you? Five of Cups here reversed. Well, they perceive you as an individual that is not wanting to return to their past. They perceive you as an individual who's not feeling guilty anymore or shameful. Not necessarily if you did something on there, but maybe the portion of you that accepted less. And so they see you as an individual here that is willing to open up with the right person. That even though you would, you might not say love is possible, you are open to love. What this person feels beneath the surface here. Interesting enough, we have the Three of Wands here reverse. The way this person here feels a deep connection right off the bat with you, but it's also going to feel very, very spontaneous in the sense of like divine timing. Like I can't believe we met when we did, because it's almost like the two of you are meeting in an unexpected place. And this unexpected place could be a place that you didn't intend to visit or go to. Maybe it's a coffee shop. Maybe it's, I don't know, the library, wherever you guys go. I don't know where you go. Maybe it is the beach. There's just this energy, maybe not the library unless you're a book nerd, but there's this energy here of not necessarily going to a place and choosing to listen to your intuition, saying, you know what, I'm going to do this today. You know what, I'm going to go there today. Now, what's interesting is that this individual may not be in your local vicinity. Okay. Whether they're traveling outside of town, they're going to be happy that they traveled to your area in this sense. Okay. So it's almost like you guys meet in like in a middle area. What they believe you bring into their life. Wow, look at this. The Five of Wands here reverse is there's no competitive nature of fighting or argumentative or games. What you bring to the life of this individual is playful energy, but not necessarily one who is trying to challenge them to, like, I don't know, and not say challenge may not be the good word, because I feel like this person here thinks that you bring to their life an opportunity here to feel safe, to bring up conversations or do certain actions and be brave. And so that portion they love about you. But you're not argumentative. It's this energy of like, it's so easy to talk to. You know, we can debate healthy and know that, yeah, we won't always agree, but at the same time, we're willing to still be at the table with one another. And so that's what they really enjoy about you, Aries, you know, because Aries can be feisty. How is this person entering your life? Although I feel like we connected it on here. 10 of Cups here reverse. This person is entering your life just as you let go of, I'm not going to have a relationship. Maybe it's not for me. You know, you're pretty single. You're not into somebody right now. It's kind of like I'm letting go of the past, right? But it's kind of this, I don't know, it's melancholy energy. It's almost like, you know, there's a little bit of sorrow here, but it's more like, yeah, it would have been a nice if I met somebody. But this is how this person meets you, is when you're in that energy of like, let me just let that go. How this develops here for you, well, interesting enough, look at this. 7 of Pentacles. It develops with friendship. It develops here with, well, wanting to put effort. Because I feel like this connection here is very deep right off the beginning. They do see someone here who is marriage material or someone that they could have a family with. And they will be willing here to plant the seed. And how it's going to develop is very slow. Deep friendship between the two of you. Where it's going to be headed here. Wow. The Hangman here reverse. See, not everything is going to be unfolded yet, but I really feel like Spirit is saying to you, be prepared, because just as things stand still and go slow, you're going to see how in to this connection this person really is. They're going to reveal some things here for you where it is going to shock you, because you are not expecting it, Aries, at all. Advice for you that Spirit wants you to focus on. What does Spirit want you to focus on right now? Your worth, your openness. Some of you, your finances right now. Some of you are meant to be entrepreneurs. Some of you are very caring and nurturing, and it's time to be caring and nurturing for yourself. Taurus and Libra energy here. Spirit is reminding you to know your worth, to be open to receive. To be open to receive, because not all is loss. It's creating room and space for someone to enter. All right. That's what I got here for you, Aries. If that resonated, or if you want to claim it, you most certainly can. And we're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus is up next. Don't forget, you got your mid-month out too, Aries. That is over on the membership area. Taurus and Gemini are up. We have two signs. And I don't know, guys. If we don't get a donation by Gemini, then we're not having a collective bonus. We were one donation away. Taurus is up. You're welcome. Taurus. I'm trying to figure out who AE is. And to me, AE is account executive. And then I realized, oh, it's Angel Eyes they're talking about. I'm like, am I missing? Is there a salesperson here? What's happening? It's Angel Eyes everyone's saying hi to. So funny. A different acronym for me. so funny. She calls you M. Oh, that's funny. You two should have t-shirts made. I get it. I get it. I know you guys support other readers too, so I get it, and I appreciate that you guys do that for others too, because it's hard to find good moderators. I'm very lucky to have very good moderators. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on here? I have been lying and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. Oh boy. So this is someone here that did not confess to you. It made you feel crazy. Who is this individual? Remember, no reversals. On initial story play here. We have the Three of Wands. This person could be at a distance from you. You could be in a separation. This individual is a person who is consistently always wanting something more, and not necessarily from you, but it's like they could have the biggest package right in front of them and they would always doubt it. And so they're always looking beyond that. And it's like, okay, well, let me see if there's something more, or maybe there's something better. You know, so this is an individual here who's always looking for something more. Their role in your life, wow, Queen of Wands. This was an individual here, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is an individual here who was brought in your life here to bring out your passions. Some of you, I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's like some of you, they're using Taylor Swift as an example, right? This would be someone here who triggers you to find a healthy way to get over a relationship that really screwed you over. You know, so you start writing, or you start writing music, or you start creating, maybe it's art. You start talking, you're an influencer, but it's also the whole point of this relationship here was for you to unleash your creativity and your bravery, your courage. What makes this connection significant? Ooh, the Emperor. Ooh. The Emperor comes out a lot in a lot of these readings. The significance of this relationship, Aries energy, Aries coming up strongly, so you might have been dealing with an Aries, Taurus. The significance of this relationship was very much power hunger, ego, pride got in the way, sometimes on both sides. But I also feel that someone here was too prideful to take accountability here. But the significance here could also be to trigger this individual to take accountability and put their pride to the side. How are they currently perceiving you? How are they currently perceiving Taurus? Oh. They're perceiving you as an individual here that doesn't shine so lightly on them anymore. So you would go through hoops to be with this person. But why does it feel like three's a crowd here and here? It does, because it's three customers. Usually, I don't see it usually as a third party. But I do feel like this person here was constantly either, maybe this is a Taurus here who got pushed into friends or situationship, but they perceive you as someone here who's not very happy with them. And you don't want to be the one in the middle. And maybe you were their go-to person when things were going south, or their companion when they didn't have anybody else to meet their eye candy. What they feel beneath the surface here, the Page of Pentacles, like beneath the surface, they're wondering truly why they didn't connect to this. Dang. You know? But it's also the idea of growing up or being committed in a commitment with you they were faced head to head with that dragonfly. And that dragonfly represents this, the Emperor energy. Okay. Deep in their heart, they did not feel good enough or ready or willing to take the challenge to meet you. I'm going to go back to this card. I have been lying to and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. They did not want to admit that they weren't ready. Hey, Nafa, welcome back. Yeah. What they believe you bring in their life is drive, passion. Look at this. We have a match. All right. They feel that they could be very successful with you. They feel the two of you would be a power match. They feel that it would be very hot and passionate. And they also feel that you would be an individual here who would make them look good. Look good. So there's this energy here of how they feel is that you would look great with them. Now, doesn't mean that they did. I feel like they passed you up before. They were looking other places. Thank you, Nafa. Yes, guys, we just hit the goal. Thank you. Thank you. You guys unlock the collective bonus here. How this person here is re-entering with the Seven of Pentacles. So this is an individual here who does want to step up now. They may be entering your life just as you are entering something else. And some of you, it's entering another relationship. Others of you, it's entering your sovereignty, and it's like, why would I pick that again? You're just entering this fertility mode. And so you got a lot going on for you. And that's why this person's coming around. Now they want to work with you. But it's hard to work with somebody here who's got their walls up. And I believe, Taurus, you do. I will say that I do believe this person here wants this connection, but it's more because of how it will make them look or feel and what they can gain. I don't know if it's necessarily as genuine as you would like it to be, but you may have called this person out. And so that could be the gaslighting part here, where they didn't want to believe it. Yeah, I mean, we got 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, they're looking for commitment with you. They are, but it's going to be really hard for this Taurus. Not a hard decision to say no to this. It's going to be hard to be open to this. So I feel like you see this person as playing games. You see this person very egotistical and prideful. But also this person's very pushy and still wanting to push against the wall. So I do feel this person's going to still try to push this connection. Advice for you when you're dealing with this individual: 8 of Swords, self-doubt. Do not let this person make you doubt your decisions. They're very good at gaslighting you. Taurus, they are very good at gaslighting you. They do not want to see you moving on. And let me tell you, Spirit is reminding you that if you entertain this again, that you're going to find yourself in a repetitive pattern here of trying to get out. All right. This person here almost makes you feel like less than in there. So just be wary of this individual. All right. That's what I got here for you, Taurus. Sending you so much love if you're dealing with that. And don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side at Harmonia Friends or on the YouTube membership now. Gemini is up, and I do want to thank Nafa for coming on in, sweeping it in. We almost didn't make it. I was like, wow, we're really not going to make it. And you just came on in and saved the day. You and all the rest of you. Debbie, Mitzi, and Muzik too. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Could be pronouncing that completely wrong. All right, so don't go anywhere, guys. We still have, if you don't have Gemini in your chart, do not go anywhere. We still have a collective bonus. Are any of my regular mods on here? I know people are going back and forth. I'm assuming you're going back and forth between other readers, which is fine. Are any of my moderators on right now? Star is not here this evening. Gemini is up next. Gemini is in the house. Here we go, Gems. We still have our collective bonus, guys. Don't forget when we got the bonus train, and that's where we're at right now, to make sure you guys put your energy here. A lot of you are probably watching the replay. This would be, even on the replay, this would be the time here to put your signs into the comments, into the live chat, and also a reminder here to like the video. It does help the video to be seen. Okay. Here we go. Gemini, who is this individual? Gemini, I'm sorry. I hate how much I hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I caused. You didn't deserve any of it. So this is an individual here who owes you an apology. This is who is in your energy. This person owes you an apology, Gemini. So this, who is this individual? This is someone here that you had a deep connection with. Soulmate. You have a significant past with this person. You both poured into this at one point. There's some good memories here. It's very nostalgic. But this person here is stuck on the past. They're stuck on the past here. Their role in your life. Wow. The star. The star is healing. And healing is all about growth. It's not comfortable. It isn't. Healing, I mean, think about how healing feels, right? Like you think of a wound, right? It's uncomfortable, but at the same time, you get so much out of it, and it makes you very vulnerable, and you get seen in a way that you've never been seen before. So the whole point of this relationship here was to be seen, to heal. Aquarius energy. What makes this connection here significant? Oh my gosh, some of you feel like a fool for jumping into this. You took a shot with this individual. You went all in with this person. And some of you have deep regrets. Some of you are still trying to cut that cord with that individual. All right. The significance of this individual here is you would love to be open to having a new start, not necessarily with this individual, but just to cut this cord and to cut this grief and to be ready. How do they perceive you? Reversals are now up. How do they perceive my Gemini? You are so patient. Sagittarius energy, which is funny. I don't see Saggies as patient, but there's also this energy here being grounded and knowing when to put your foot down into something and knowing when to be emotionally balanced. And so you have that graceful moment here. And sometimes you need that moment here to be in the present. You prefer to be in the present. And sometimes you can get lost in the past or the future, but right now they see you as someone here who likes to live in the moment. and find around you, find whatever's around you, the appreciation and joy. So they see you as someone here who's very refreshing, well balanced. You take accountability. Um, you don't rush. You're not in a rush. What they feel beneath the surface. Oh, how come they didn't see this before? They feel like they misjudged you, and they feel that they may have listened to others who did not like this connection, or may had something against you. Maybe it took them away from this connection. Could have been family, could have been friends, could have been a jealous individual who wanted this person, but they misjudged you. And I feel like this person here feels deeply bad about it. What they believe you bring into their life here, Ace of Swords, the truth, honesty, loyalty. Yes, honesty can hurt and can be cutting. But at the same time, you had nothing to hide. And so this individual eschewed the truth. They didn't want to believe it. So they challenged it. And you were just having boundaries and being assertive. And you had some knowledge here. You weren't empty-handed. You didn't have a key. You had the key, right? Like, it wasn't like you were mishandling it. But you were willing to unlock that truth to them. How is this person re-entering here? Well, funny enough, this individual is entering into your life because they're incredibly stuck. Things didn't pan out the way that they wanted it to. Could be dealing with a Cancer. I feel for some of you, if they did go towards another relationship, they're pretty broken up about it, broken down in it, or they're stuck in it. Others of you, was another relationship. They're just realizing that they went a wrong direction. And they're wanting to turn back around. What do they want to see develop here with you? The Four of Swords here, reverse. Interesting enough. They want to end the separation. They want to know if you, I don't know, there's some kind of anxiety or restlessness that they kind of hope that you feel because they have been gone, but also to reconnect with them. And they're kind of hoping that might be in their favor. They don't want you to completely cut them out. Potential direction here, Three of Pentacles. This person here wants to rebuild with you. But again, this card comes up a lot in this reading, or a lot in these readings, where I can see the issue here is a brick, okay? And there's walls here. And I feel like this Gemini has some walls. Now, some of you is because, this kind of reminds me of the Hawk here in the Nine of Pentacles card. It's like you are in single mode, or some of you, you're in another connection. But this person here wants to write to you, wants to talk to you, but there's just something about these walls that they don't feel like they can get around. Some of you, this person here may try to talk to you through mutual friends or connections. Yeah. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. At one point, this is your energy here. At one point, you waited for this person. You waited for this person, but you realized that the longer you waited, the more insufferable it became. So with the 10 of Wands, you know your limits now, Spirit is saying. You know your limits, and you know what baggage comes in place with waiting. Spirit is encouraging you to face your options. Now, some of you, that person is going to pop back in, right? It's going to be this person. But there's also other options for you to face and to be presently in. So don't let this individual take away all your options. Review your choices here with openness and desire and see where you are more led to. Where does your, like, we're looking at the picture right now. Where does your eyes catch in this picture? Is it the person? Is it the gold? Is it the tree, which is kind of like a healing energy? Is it education? Is it mystery? There's just so much in these cards that I think, and some of you, it's new love. Look at that. It's new love. There's so much mystery here that you get to choose on, and the choice is yours ultimately. But this individual is going to try to reconnect in a way that may not be direct. All right. That's what I got here for you, Gemini. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, you can always check out the membership area where the All Signs mid-month was just dropped this week. Tomorrow, we're going to drop some readings for the earth signs over there. They get the collective one. All right. Did you guys put in your signs? Are you guys ready for the unlocked bonus? Are you guys ready? You ready to ride the train? This would be the time. Put your energy in if you haven't done so already. Unlocked bonus is gonna be up. Let me write this down so I don't forget. Don't forget, guys, I will be back here live on Saturday morning for the All Signs week ahead. That's probably going to be the last Saturday for the summer, and then I'm going to be switching back to Sundays, but for a little bit, because I have a girlfriend coming in town, not this weekend, but the next weekend. So you're going to have to look for the All Signs week ahead and the videos when they're going to premiere. But I will be live a couple of times next week before my friend gets here, probably on Monday and Wednesday. I haven't released them yet, but look out for the upcoming schedules here. I'll probably release that on Saturday morning. So be on the lookout here for that. And we're going to get to the unlocked bonus. Thanks again to our sponsors here, Debbie, Mitzi, Debbie again came in, and Muzik, hopefully I got the name right, and Nafa. Hopefully everything comes back towards you guys tenfold. And thanks again for unlocking the bonus for everybody. Guys, make sure you thank everybody here, because, well, this wouldn't be possible here without them. Okay. And for our lovely moderators. Hey, Jill, welcome. Well, hang on in here for the unlock bonus. We're here for another bonus. Might have another reading for you. We're going to unlock it here. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's roll. We have Aries and Scorpio. We're going to roll these a couple times. Give me some time here. I'm doing this on my own. Libra and Cancer. Two more. Capricorn. One more. And Virgo. That's kind of a nice mix. We did get it. We did get an air sign. So these are the signs that came on up For the collective, if you have any of those signs in your chart, this reading may be for you, unless you're here to cross watch. Or if you just feel intuitively guided to listen, well, listen to your intuition. Any good reader is going to tell you that first, right? The signs are just energy. Listen to your intuition. We always go a little bit deeper with the sponsored live as well. So we're going to pull 2 cards. Here we go. What's going on here? What's going on here, collective? Lost. I feel lost without you. Oh boy. You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. So it's definitely someone here that you already have a connection with. Could be separation or, lack of communication. There's some uncertainty here of where the two of you are. Let's see how this person is showing up. Remember, no reversals on the initial story play. How is this person showing up? Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Well, this is usually someone here who's pretty even keel, very patient, balanced. They're very much set in their ways as well. This is a person here who does not like to be rushed. Absolutely not. They do not like to be rushed. All right, let's see what else is going on here with this person. Their role in your life. Strength. Wow, look at this trap. Looks painful. Leo energy. I feel this energy of criticism, pride, ego, resilience, thick skin. The reason this person has entered your life is because you tend to stay longer than you should. And so you need to know your limits. What makes this connection significant here? You need to know your limits, your boundaries, your voice, your discernment. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you can't treat me that way. Enough. So you may have blocked a person. Emotionally, you're upset. How does this person here perceive you? Queen of emotionally, you're upset. They perceive you as, and this may trigger you. So again, it's their perception. It doesn't necessarily mean who you are. Is that now that you have a voice, they don't like what they're hearing. They don't like what you have to say. They feel that you may play victim to the scenario. They feel like they don't know you. That's that whole thing. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you, because this feels like an outburst of emotions, a reaction. Upset. They feel that you pulled away out of emotionally being unbalanced. What they feel beneath the surface, 2 of Pentacles. Ugh. This is usually, again, balance, right? But on the Tower, I feel that beneath the surface, this person truly knows that they went too far with you. And some of you, the too far portion was they could never decide if they were all in or they were weighing out their options. You know, this is a person here who just, you know, like I said, was like an absolute slow burn, just wanted to have fun, but at the same time juggling. Hopefully it wasn't another relationship. So beneath the surface, this person here knew that they went back and forth between this connection and another. What they believe you bring into their life here, ooh, well, they don't like the fact that you're disappointed in them. They feel like they got a bad rating, Leo energy. This is a person here who would like to flip the narrative a little bit. I think they would like to play victim. Let's see, we're doing an extra row. We're doing an extra row on this one. So let's validate that Queen of Cups energy of perceiving you. Yeah, King of Swords. You know, this is a person here who's trying to come off as diplomatic, detached, logical, not their reaction here is cutting as well, but it's like almost throwing out here like, I don't understand how you could just get so over emotional and cut me off all of a sudden when this has been building up. So I feel like my collective has been building up with an individual who basically charged the explosive energy here of you saying I had enough. So they're not really taking accountability of that portion because they were weighing their options. They were. Clarify what that weighing the options felt like here. The moon. They were always doing the disappearing act here for you. They didn't tell you everything that was going on. They were very elusive. They did feed off your fears, Pisces energy. All right. They did put up a wall there, but I also see a fox there. So there's something here that they didn't really fill you in on. They thought that they were outsmarting you. But the Kraken came up, didn't it? I think that was you. I think that was you. Yeah. The Ace of Cups here, what they want for you to bring into their life is forgiveness. That they do care, that they do love, that they didn't mean to. How is this person entering or re-entering at this point? This is a person here who had to walk away, experience what it was like on the other side, and maybe developing this as a story of I was lost, I was confused, I didn't know what I wanted. Can you give me a second chance? I was stuck. I get it. But they don't want you to like reject them. How they want to connect this here? Yeah. They know that this is a one-shot deal for you, but they want you to consider their offer. And there's something about their judgment that you made on this individual that they do not like. They do not like. They want to also be able to play victim to it either, regardless. Potential direction here, justice. Look at this. You can't even make this up. Judgment and justice is here, Libra. This is a rude wake-up call here, too. Because for many of you, you're not going to let this person back in. You may hear them out, but it may be for you weighing your options now going, I can't do that again. Now, others of you, if you weigh your options out here, entertaining it may, and we'll see on the advice card here is because you have to entertain this here with a very notion of remembering that this individual has a tendency to make you feel trapped. Why? Because they love to weigh out their options to you. So the options are going to be in your hand with this individual. Eight of Coins. This is your advice here. Right now, I know this is a love reading, but for those of you who have been really working hard, whether this is on health or whether this is something to do with your home front or job, you're really going to see the results. So don't give up on those results. But also, Spirit is saying, don't lose focus on yourself, because this person here is coming in to, well, take a piece of that. Strength is also an 8 as well. So you have 2 8s here. Weigh your options. You were the second reading tonight that got this on here, right? The options is yours, but look at this card at all of the opportunities that you have in front of you. It's not just this individual. The choice is yours. All right. That's what I got, guys, tonight for the readings. Thanks again for all of the donators and for the moderators. I appreciate all of you. You guys take care and have a good evening. Don't forget that I will be back here on Saturday, and there's always more messages at Harmonia Friends. See you later. Bye.